I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Here we have the artist. Up first is the artist.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the white trunks with red trim, the artist. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, Lupe Fiasco.
How will these two fighters... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Ooh, a good straight. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Defense is not an option for these two. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Digging into the ribcage now. Well done with that counter shot. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Hook misses. Swing and a miss with the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This may do it. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell to start round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? What a massive upset this would be. And right back into the fray.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
So much for defensive abilities. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good job stopping that uppercut. despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that lap. Let's get it started in round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab doesn't find a home. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. We wanted action, and they are delivering. They exchange punches. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. So much for defensive abilities. And down goes Lupe. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. So it's plan B. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? Looks like they've shaken it off.
Got caught slip.
And he's going to take a knee.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Counter punch. Punch, counter punch. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be...
On to the fifth we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Catch and shoot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punching. Jab slightly off target. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he scores with the counter. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
There's the bell to start round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Tried to score with a jab. That jab doesn't score. That counter punch caught him clean. A lot of effort being exerted here. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. A perfect counter shot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Round 8, and we're off again. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Nice counter. Can't find a home for that jab. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
There's a counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight. You have no excuse for gassing out.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Missing with that right hook. Beautiful counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Stamina is off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
It's when you talk about championship material.
There's the bell for round 10. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Nice counter shot. The perfect counter lands. So much firepower here. Can't land the jab there. You can see there's blood, and the referee's going to take a good look at it. The referee determines that we're good, and we will continue to fight. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
And the referee's going to allow him to fight. Just misses with that jab. Nice counter punch. Swing and a miss with the hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A perfect counter shot. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up we have the artist. You can see who has the power advantage. They'll be squaring up against the Machine. And they do have a reach advantage here. They'll be facing off in the welterweight division.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
First up, the artist from the United States of America. The last time we saw them in action, they pulled off a very close win.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the white trunks with red trim, the artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the cyan trunks trimmed with black. Introducing the current National Welterweight Champion, the Machine.
These two have certainly talked the talk. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. No defense for that hook. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. The straight right just misses. Amazing relationship with her coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Nice hook. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch of...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? Didn't wait long to get... Hold that thought! The referee really thinking about stopping it. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The corner... And down goes Machine. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
He didn't take that jab well at all. Unlucky to miss with that jab. And Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Chance to make history. Looks like trouble. He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
No rest for the weary. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Beautiful counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close.
Oh my God, Johnny! And that was it! That was the big shot we were waiting for! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
No rest for the weary. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. And hold it right there. And we may see an early stoppage here. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a fire.
And there's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then...
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! That was the moment!
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That left hook is blocked. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell to start round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. That hook won't score. These punches coming from every angle. Pulling it right there. Where was the defense? And Machine goes down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Let's start the 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Both men step back for just a moment. Do you believe what we're seeing? They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice counter shot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. He blocks the right uppercut. A lot of effort being exerted here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And there's the bell for round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Catch and shoot. His stamina is off the charts. How about that time counter shot? Good counter punching. That uppercut doesn't land. Just misses with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Missing with the hook. A perfect counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And there's the bell for round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. Oh my, that's a game changer. And Machine drops to the canvas. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were gonna stand up to that one.
I need to see that again.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.